everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Selena, the series, releases part 1 of a 2-part series this Friday, December 4th on Netflix. The show stars Christian Serratos as the iconic Tejano legend, Selena Quintanilla Perez. I'd like to thank Netflix for sending me the series in advance so I could provide you all with this review. Part 1 of this series covers Selena's life from childhood and playing small gigs in Corpus Christi, Texas, to the point where Yolanda Saldivar is hired as the president of Selena's fan club, and Selena's relationship with Chris Perez faces adversity. Although a release date for part 2 has not officially been announced, I anticipate that it will be released sometime in the spring. It's just my guess. If you do not know anything about Selena's life, this show is going to give you some interesting insight to the life of a small town girl who's extremely likable and accomplished much during her lifetime. For long-term fans who wonder how this show stacks up to the classic 1997 film starring Jennifer Lopez, you should think of that original film as the quick pop-up storybook version of Selena's life. There's many events, such as Selena's rise to fame, that feel rather rushed in order to fit the singer's whole story within that 2-hour film. This show features many of those same events and adds more details and depth, which I really found to be captivating. For example, we are specifically shown at what point Selena dropped Y Los Dinos from their stage name and why this decision was made. Additionally, the show depicts the struggle the family experienced trying to produce an English album, which was always one of Selena's goals. The characters in Selena the series are great and speak volumes about Selena's actual family. They each have a unique story. This is a family who all decided to forsake living a normal life, packed up in a bus, and traveled because of their unified passion for music and for each other. It's not something you see too often. Abraham Quintanilla, played by Texas-born Ricardo Chavarria, has an extremely bold, brazen personality, which is always fun to watch. Despite his blunt personality, he is likable because you get the genuine sense that he has his family's well-being as his top priority. He is extremely confident in his family's ability, pushes them arguably a bit too much, and has to remind himself to give praise when their group succeeds. Abraham is an achiever, and despite whatever accomplishments the group makes, he always focuses on the next big goal that the band has. The characters in this show are great, and why the show is an enjoyable experience. As someone who likes intense thrillers and high stakes, the drama in this show is just decent. The struggle to make it in the music industry, the pressure to write a hit single, the insecurity of not knowing how to speak Spanish well, keeping a relationship a secret, these are all dramatic conflicts that I thought were fine, but it was once again the characters who are incredibly likable that had me wanting to keep watching this series. The show's cinematography looks incredibly beautiful, but does look like 2020 filmmaking. There's no film grain, and camera shots feature what's called a limited depth of field. This is where you get that really pretty blurry background when you see a close-up of someone talking, something not commonly seen in film during the time that the story takes place. I'm a bit conflicted because while I enjoyed the way that the show looked, I think it may have looked more authentic had it been filmed with an older style that was used during that time. Conversely, people then may have complained that it looked too old, so regardless of how you feel, just be informed that you are getting a very glamorous looking picture, and it does, on a positive note, seem like a chunk of this was filmed in Texas, which I did appreciate. In fact, as someone who's from Corpus, I was able to recognize, this is just kind of a little Easter egg for those of y'all that are from Corpus Christi, Del Mar College on airs with the Wiener Schnitzel right across the street. I could have sworn I saw it. I want to see if anyone else notices it. If you are from Corpus and you're familiar with that part of town, as the characters are driving in a car, I could have sworn I saw Del Mar and that Wiener Schnitzel. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Christian Serratos is a standout, and I enjoyed her portrayal of Selena just as much as I enjoyed Jennifer Lopez in the 1997 film. Serratos is engagingly charming. Overall, the casting department, alongside costume, hair, and makeup departments, did a great job at making Selena and her family look as close as they could have to how they looked in real life, and all the actors are really fun, captivating, and engaging to watch. I'm conflicted on the music that was used in the show. Not Selena's performance music, that was awesome, but the background music throughout conversations. It's extremely playful, campy, and maybe even silly. I think it's used to hide in humor, perhaps make moments be perceived funnier than they actually are, similar to how a canned laugh has this effect in a sitcom. It may actually indeed hide in the humor, but several times I found it to be a little bit too noticeably distracting. Let me know what you all thought about this very emphatic, playful music that was used in the show. Overall, Selena the series is going to be pleasing to long-term fans of the Tejano artist. As a Corpus Christi native, I was naturally curious to learn more about this iconic star. I can't quite say how those who are not already invested in Selena will respond to the show's story, since I admittingly already love Selena and her family's journey. I'm gonna give Selena the series part 1 an A-. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Selena the series. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I'm Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net. Visit that website or the channel to find more icy and chilly reviews and unboxing videos of your favorite films.